lecture, we are going to learn parts of speech in English. Before going to the topic, let us understand what is parts of speech. As you know that English is an international language. It is also called as a window to the world. And as it has been mostly used all across the world, this language has a huge vocabulary. In this language, there are 9,28,989 words have been entered into Oxford Dictionary. So this is the volume of the vocabulary of English. And you might be thinking that how to remember all these words when they are in lakhs of numbers. But when we think about the number, we should not be bothered by that number. Instead, we should think about our house. When we enter into our house, and if you start counting the objects or articles into your house, you will see that there are also lakhs of things kept in various things, and still we can remember, or whenever we want to use something, at that time we go to the specific place and we pick that thing and we use it. So it is not necessary that we go on remembering everything every day. So it is just a part of arrangement. And in the same way, human brain has been prepared in the way that it can remember so many things at a particular time or whenever it is required. So when we enter into the house, we see if we want a needle, at that time we go to the cupboard, we open the cupboard and we just open the drawer and we just pick that needle. We remember that although we might not have gone using needle most of the times, but still we know that where it has been kept, just because we have been systematically arranged everything into the house. For example, in the hall we have arranged everything, into the kitchen we have arranged so many things there, but still mother uses various things at various times when she cooks or when she works into the kitchen. In the same way in the bedroom and elsewhere. So it is our day-to-day experience. In the same way in the language, if you want to learn any language, you should not be bothered by how many words are there. Instead, we should just think of the arrangement of the words, or we should think about the application of words in a particular sentence at a particular time. So let us learn this technique, and that technique is very simple. As our house is classified into just 3 to 4 rooms, in the same way any language is classified into various parts of speech, means all those words have been arranged in parts of speech. For example, in English there are 8 parts of speech, means it is a classification of that vocabulary, such a huge vocabulary, and there are 8 parts or 8 classes, we may say, 8 parts of a speech. Speech means a language. So there are 8 parts of speech in English, and let us learn them one by one. Okay. First is noun. What is a noun? Noun is nothing but a word that is used to mention a particular thing, a particular idea, or a particular place, or a particular person, or anything else. Means whatever we call by, or whatever word we call a particular thing, ideas, place, person by that word is known as a noun. So that word which is used to identify a particular thing, that is called noun. So nouns can be either singular, they may be plural, they may be concrete, they may be abstract. For example, a word used to know a particular thing, that is abstract, means that is an idea. For example, love. Love is a thing that we cannot touch, we cannot feel, we cannot just see, or we cannot touch, that it doesn't have any kind of shape. Although we just express love in the form of that almond shape, but it is not the way. That is not the love actually. Love is a word, it is a concept, it is an idea. That's why we can just feel it, but not can show to the people. That's why love is an abstract idea, but still love is an abstract noun. That's why, as it is used to mention an abstract idea, that's why it is called as an abstract noun. Okay. Concrete noun. What is concrete noun? Concrete noun means anything that you can touch, anything that you can count, anything that you can just show to the people. For example, this is a chalk. Chalk. It is a concrete noun. Okay. Chalk. We can measure it. We can count it. We can just show to the people. We can just handle it. Okay. That's why it is called as concrete noun. It has a concrete shape. That's why it is called concrete noun. Chalk or table, duster. These are concrete nouns. Anything, blackboard, this is also a concrete noun. Love, hate, or hatred, we say. Love, hatred, then anger. These are abstract nouns. So, what is singular and what is plural? This can be used just in case of concrete nouns, not for abstract nouns. Concrete nouns can be either singular or plural. Singular means which is one. For example, an apple, two apples, okay, one duster, two dusters, three dusters. In this way, an apple is a singular noun. This is a plural noun. Okay. Two apples, apples, this is a plural noun and this is a singular noun. In Marathi we call it as ekavachani, anekvachani. Ekavachani, anekvachani. When it is more than one number, it is plural. And in this way you can just learn to use nouns. Now let's have an example here. How to identify noun and what are their functions? What are the functions of noun in a sentence? That we must learn here. I will take an example here to understand in a proper way. For example, here is an example and we will use this example for learning each and every part of speech. For now, let us see. The young girl brought me a very long letter from the teacher. From the teacher and then quickly disappear and then quickly later is a noun. Okay, teacher is also a noun. Then okay, these are the nouns. Girl, singular name. It is a name of means a girl which has a particular kind of what can we say? It is gender. As we know that there are three genders of human beings. First is a masculine gender, then feminine gender, and a neutral gender. In the same way, there are also genders in what can you say, in grammar also, feminine gender, masculine gender and neutral gender. So girl is a feminine gender, that is feminine gender noun. Later is a concrete noun, we know what is later. Teacher, it is also a common noun. Teacher, anyone who has the profession of teaching, that person is called as a teacher. So in this way you will see that the nouns have been properly functioned into a sentence or properly used in a sentence. Now let us turn over to the next parts of speech. We have learned noun. Now let us go to the next parts of speech. That is pronoun. The same example we will again write down here. The young girl brought me a very long letter from teacher. Brought me a very long letter from the teacher. And then disappeared quickly. And last one is oh my. So here you will see, as we have mentioned the nouns, these are the nouns as we learned. Okay. Now what are the pronouns? Here just I will make. So pronoun is a word that is used to replace a noun. Instead of using noun frequently, we go on using pronoun. Pronoun can be classified into three categories. First is subjective case, second is objective case, and third is possessive case. Subjective case. Subjective case, objective case, and possessive case. What is subjective case? When a pronoun is used in a sentence as a subject of the sentence, that is called as subjective case of the pronoun. If a pronoun is used in a sentence as an objective, that is called the objective case of pronoun. And when a pronoun used to show the possession of something, that is called as possessive case. So there are some common, we may say, common pronouns in English. For example, I, we. These are two pronouns. First of all, these are called as first person pronouns. First person pronouns. These are the subjective cases of first person pronoun I and we. Okay, I and we. What are the objective cases of these pronouns? These are first person pronouns. First means when I say I, at that time I am the first. When I say you, that is second case, means second person. And when we say he, she, it or they, means the person who is not present while we are talking with each other. At that time, when we mention a person who is not present, that is third person. Person, thing or whatever. As he, she, it and they, these are third person pronouns. I, we are first person pronouns, and you are the second person pronouns. I and we are the subjective cases. What is the objective case of I? It is me. What is the possessive case of I? It is mine or my. Okay, my or mine, whatever. What is the objective case of we? It is us. And what is the possessive case of we? It is our or ours. Okay. For example, I am a person. I was he is a person. I am a person. What is the difference between these two sentences? I am a person. I am talking about myself. That's why I is the first person. So that is subjective. Subject means I am, for example, a teacher. I am a teacher. In this sentence, I is functioning as a subject of the sentence. That's why it is subjective case. I. And I am talking about myself. That's why it is first case. I. What is me? It is an objective case. The topic is taught by me. In this sentence, you will see me is used as an objective. Objective, a word on which an action is done. That is, the topic is taught by me. This is an objective case. This is my book. My is a possessive case because that thing belongs to me. I possess them, and that's why it is called as possessive case. This is my book. The book is